Thank you, John. Thank you for all the great fans in Buffalo, for the people who remember the legacy of a man I am so honored and proud to say that I worked with. It wasn't really for, it was with Mr. Ralph Wilson. We would exchange ideas. He would sometimes disagree, and I would often listen to some of his suggestions. And I can remember one time when he said, when we had gone back and forth on an issue about who we should be playing or who should be coaching what, he finally said at the end, I still don't agree with you, but you're the coach. It was wonderful to work for Mr. Wilson, not just because it was fun, but because what he meant to the game that I and these other people sitting here and so many of you in the audience revered. Did he ever revere the game of football? His mark on the game will be remembered not just here in Buffalo, but by the whole football world, football-loving world. He was a great man. He loved the game. He loved Buffalo. He loved the fans. He loved associating with them. He was fun to be with. He was a man, every Monday after the game, we'd be on the phone and talk back and forth. And it was just always a pleasure to hear his response. I got to know him better and better as the years passed. And he became a friend, a close friend, who I will always value so much, whose memory I will always treasure. His relationship with the players. I remember when he used to come to practice often a day or so before the game or up at training camp, and our players used to gravitate to him. And he always had a quip or a joke to exchange with them. He got to know them, and they liked him too. They liked him very much. I'll always remember him. Always remember Ralph Wilson. My World War II buddy, actually. Not many of us still around. I'll remember what he was like, and I know many of you in the audience do the same. Russ summed it up so well that I would just be repetitive if I went over some of his great qualities. But 47 years as a coach, 12 of them with Ralph Wilson, and I will always treasure being able to say, I worked for Ralph Wilson. What an honor. Thank you.